Alright, so you read the title, let's get straight into the video. And basically, this video is going to be about hard work diminishes sexual power. And this comes from a concept that is known as sexual transmutation. And sexual transmutation is used by a lot of hard workers, is used by a lot of successful people, right? So basically, an example of this is Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant, he talks about how he didn't go out to party, he didn't go out to clubbing or sleeping with girls, right? He used that energy to put into his craft, which was basketball, right? He used all that sexual power and sexual energy and he transmuted it into hard work. And I just think that it's a cool concept to understand it. Hard work diminishes your sexual desires, but at the same time, sexual desires heighten your ability to work harder. Because one of the most powerful things as a human being is your power in your biology, in all our biology, is the power to reproduce. So basically, the thing for men is that testosterone is to compete. To compete for what? For women, for materials, for survival, right? Basically, that's one of the strongest powers that we have, to compete, because only a few people can only reproduce, right? And so basically, it's a really strong power and energy. And there's a really cool, what is that word called? There's a really cool correlation between these two. And if you look into it, I suggest you read The Way of the Spirit Man. It's a really good book about like energy, sexual energy, and these type of things. And basically, you have the power to convert your energy, your sexual desire, your sexual energy into hard work, basically, right? And many successful people do this. Let's say that you had a crush on this girl. Instead of, jacking off to her, wasting your sexual energy, sexual power, and every man knows this, you bust a nut, what ends up happening is you feel tired, you feel like you don't want to do anything anymore, right? And basically, instead of that, you use your energy as a motivation. Like, here's an example. Let's say that you were in the gym and you see a girl that you find attractive. It pushes you. It's something clicks inside your mind and you hit a PR just to impress that girl. That may have happened to you once or twice, or you impress the girl. Like, you even impress yourself. You did something that you couldn't think that you could have done. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, you wouldn't have done it if it wasn't for that. And basically, it's power, right? It's power. But I think the motivation behind it, or like the intention behind it, isn't for evil deeds or for evilness. Like, for example, like, I want to get this so I can get 1,000 girls on me, and like, get like this porn star on me. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? Like remove the evil thoughts inside of your head. The point of sexual transmutation is to take the evil and use yourself as a way to convert it into positive energy. Because what is the ruiner of love? It's lust. Let's say that you love your family, you have some kids, but right down the line, the young girl, she comes by, you're attracted to her, perfect perfume, perfect body, and she comes over to you while you are, let's say, 25 years into your marriage, you got a few kids already, and you got a perfect family. You love them, but lust comes in and knocking at the door and ruins that trust, that bond of love. And that's why lust is the nemesis, arch nemesis. I don't know what the word is, but the main enemy of love. Sometimes lust can blind us from love. Let's say that you say you like a girl when you just met her yesterday. Love at first sight. That's most likely lust, bro. Because to love someone, you must have a connection with them. You must know who they are to love someone for who they are. If you can see a person beyond their soul, then you're on a whole different level. Like, this may sound woo-hoo or crazy, but we are not just like human beings in a meat suit, right? I mean, we're not just like animals walking around. We have souls, you know, whether you're religious or not. But like, if you just think about it, human beings have like the special thing that other animals don't have, and it's our souls. If you can see past people's souls instead of that meat suit that people just look at, then you'll be in a different level, right? So learn how to transmute that energy that you have and turn it into hard work, because sexual power is actually strong. Like, I'm thinking what I used to do before. Oh, there. When I used to have a really strong urge back then, right, when I first started self-improvement, what I did was I went outside and I had a basketball court outside of my like apartment places, right? It's like a building of multiple apartments. I'll go outside and go play basketball for like hours and then come back, and then I would eat, work out, and go back and play some more basketball. I was like using all that energy. And now that I think about it, the only time, or usually the time that people waste their like energy, is the downtime, right? So the best way is to just let your mind relax, or let your mind wind down. If you're not working, if you're not doing something, let yourself wind down. Because if you don't, most likely what's going to end up happening is you're going to mindlessly do something, and that will lead to a relapse. That will lead to, you know, you doing something that you wouldn't want to do. Basically, in conclusion, what I wanted to get out of this video is that you have the power to control your sexual energy. And you know, affirmations may sound gay to you, but look at yourself in the mirror and tell yourself, I am a person who can control my sexual desire, my sexual energy. And you know, I'm not gonna let it control me. I control it. It's my own body. And look past your own self. When you look at the mirror, look past your own self. You see this meat flesh, it's an illusion. We have a soul inside. So look into that soul and ask yourself, who is that person? And ask yourself, who do you want that person to be? Or what person would you want yourself to be? And become that person. Hope that motivated you and helped you in some sort of way. Listen up for me, improve your life, and be the best boss man you can be. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.